Microsoft and Phil Spencer have now officially responded to some of the Xbox hate and things like that. This should be a very interesting video. I like the fact that they kind of got out in front of this instead of letting it fester for, an extended period of time. This is the type of stuff that they really needed to do to make sure that, they can keep the fans that are still a part of Xbox, the fans that are, wanting to, stick with Xbox for the long haul and things like that. I think that that's going to be realistically somebody that will want to be able to go out there and stop the bleeding, so to speak. So nice to see this happen. Should be a pretty interesting video. I'm always curious to see the reactions to people of these videos and things like that. So, I think this could be one of those times that things happen or whatever. So Microsoft has definitely responded with this. So it should be noted that, not everybody is going to think that this is a great resolution or outcome. I get that, but I think it ends well. All's well that ends well as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, let's get started. I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews. Back with yet another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel tremendously and would mean a lot to me personally. So anyway, it was talked about that a game was going to miss and skip the Xbox yet again, and now we have a little bit of an idea that that's not actually going to happen. The Enotria dev publicly thanks Xbox and Phil Spencer for helping resolve the delay issue. So if you guys remember, I did a video about it. Another game was skipping Xbox due to, believe it or not, of all things, lack of communication. I mean, that seems like it should be something that realistically never happens in the Xbox world, but here we are. And, that lack of communication is something that I feel like was obviously going to hamper Microsoft going forward. It's like, here's this company. Are they too big to fail? I don't know. I mean, it seems like console-wise, they've already failed multiple times, and they've kind of given up on the hardware, but you have to put up some kind of effort, and it doesn't necessarily look like they're going all in on this effort, so to speak. So, again, when I look at this and I say, okay, well, what can Microsoft do to, appeal to me? I think, the first thing they have to do is make sure that they get all the games that everybody else is getting. Obviously, if you're not getting the games, then what the hell's the point of having an Xbox? So you already don't have exclusives because you're putting your stuff everywhere. But to top that off, you're also not getting like third-party stuff that is on everything as well. So again, it's kind of crazy to think about it. Remember the game called The Last Song? It was indefinitely delayed for Xbox the other day because the developers apparently couldn't get in touch with Microsoft for over 2 months. Already signs of a positive resolution as the team has publicly thanked Phil Spencer and Team Xbox for the support. Taken to X, it was explained that Phil and his team reached out so promptly when the news began breaking in an effort to fix the situation, and now Jayama Games is working closely with Microsoft on the Xbox version. So it looks like things are going to kind of end well, at least if you're looking forward to getting this game on Xbox. And I quote, "We would like to officially thank Phil Spencer and his team for reaching out to us so promptly and helping to resolve our situation. We would also like to thank our amazing community for all the support shown in recent days. Your voice has been heard very loud and clear, and your commitment has been heartwarming. We are now working closely with Microsoft, and we hope this collaboration will lead to the game's release for Xbox as soon as possible." Now, the other day, the company's CEO posted a pretty emotional statement on Discord about Microsoft's handling of the problem, even going as far as to suggest that the company didn't care about the game or its fan base. Obviously, the best scenario here would have been the issue not occurring in the first place, so let's hope that things can kind of come to a positive resolution here. Again, this game was announced for Xbox originally, and then all of a sudden, like, Microsoft couldn't, come out with it, so they announced that Phil Spencer and the team have managed to contact them and the Last Song's developers a day after it was revealed that the game would be delayed on Xbox. After thanking the gaming community for their support, they have stated it's now working more closely with Microsoft to get the game released ASAP. Update number 2, Microsoft has now issued an official statement on the matter. We've connected with Jayama Games and got great feedback that we will use to improve our process. We look forward to working with them to bring The Last Song to Xbox. We've heard from our sources that the new security protocols put in place by Microsoft due to ongoing cyber attacks from hostile state actors like Russia may have impacted certification times for some games. We'll be sure to update you further if more information comes our way. So again, we do have some of these issues where stuff is happening and, things aren't always as it seems. But, again, this does look like maybe it was something that was kind of fixed or whatever. Again, we'll have to see if this all works out. And, you have these companies like Microsoft who often kind of pass the buck or whatever to make it seem like, they won't be able to, fix these issues and things like that. So I honestly hope that they fix the issues. I hope that, Microsoft can get stuff kind of working in a more matter-of-fact type of way. You can't have, all these things kind of popping up, and people, kind of not understanding where a lot of this stuff is coming from. So, I feel like Microsoft continually loses its focus, and, that's incredibly unfortunate. I also feel like, that Sony tends to be a lot more kind of laser focused on what their goal is. Microsoft tends to change what they want and, how they respond to things and how they do things. They honestly, it kind of blows my mind how this continually happens for them. And, I hope that, that's something that changes in the future. Like, you've got to have a way that you do things, and you've got to be able to get out there and make sure that fans have the games that they want, that they have, everything, and have everything that they really have, that we have stuff to get excited for. Microsoft has really kind of dropped the ball, and I hope that things can kind of get back to normal in terms of gaming and stuff. So I hope that's going to be the case. Like, this is a positive step in the right direction. I honestly hope that Phil Spencer, I feel like Xbox, no matter what happens, like, this is good on Phil or whatever, but they should have never been an issue in the first place. Why should these companies have to wait months and months to get through to people? And we've heard this multiple times from multiple developers, but it's like, I feel like Xbox needs entirely new leadership across the board, like, not just a little bit, but just like new and just full-on leadership. They need a strategy that they stick with for the long haul, and it needs to be something that that gamers can get behind, right? Because them saying, oh, well, gaming is changing and blah blah blah, and exclusives are a thing of the past, that doesn't make it so, right? I could say whatever I want, but it doesn't make it so, right? That's the thing that you have to understand. Like, people are going to always kind of react differently to these different types of announcements and things, but like, Phil Spencer has to understand that him going, oh, well, less and less exclusives are going to be the way going forward. And then you look around and you see Sony literally paying people to keep their games off of Xbox, right? That's something that's still happening. I don't see how anybody could say, oh, well, it's here's this thing, Xbox is going to do this or Xbox is going to do that. Like, Xbox is the only one putting their games everywhere, man. I don't ever see a day where Nintendo is going to be like, here's the latest Smash Brothers on PlayStation and Xbox. Like, that's not going to happen. People are living in this dream world if they think that's going to happen. Hell, Sony has games as a service games which rely on people playing them in a multiplayer manner, and they don't have any need or reason to kind of reach out and do anything and put things elsewhere. Like, that's the funniest part to this entire conversation, to me anyway. So, anyway, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys like this response? Do you guys think it was, warranted? Do you guys think it was well thought out? I would really love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. You can let me know down below. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crap Gamer 'em up. I appreciate it. We'll catch you next time. Crap Gamer out.